what kind of portfolio mix it is there? Are you holding most of your clients in moderate risk, moderate conservative, high risk? And that question becomes very important during these times when the last recession was 10 years behind. Very, very important, because that's the valuation of your practice. I remember in 2008, I bought 250 million of assets under management, and that was November 2008. And I came home and I asked my wife, when I decided to do that, and she said, stock market already crashed. You bought 250 million? And I said, yes. She said, but nobody's buying. I said, but that's exactly 350, but we bought 250 today. We just have to make sure in the next 6 months to a year, we hold hands of these clients. When they send email, they phone, you pick up. And you explain, and you look eye to eye. Nothing odd will happen, history will get repeated. And that happens all the time. It's an economic life cycle, it's a product life cycle. We are moving into the same. Many economists are saying it's going to happen in this year. Some people are saying it's going to happen probably in the next January, February. Some people are saying recession is away 2 years. Whenever it is, if you have positioned very well, you've already told your clients, remember 2008, 2009, we are back into the same time. We are here for long term. This is the portfolio mix. We have 60, 40, 50 split, whatever split, we're going to do the rebalancing. You need to do that again and again and again. The next one is cash flow for an advisor. Especially on life insurance, the cash flow, and this is somewhere, I'm a little advised about life insurance, although I'm an MFDA license, but my practice is always in 60-70% insurance. And I don't know, this is all your passion and what you believe in. Life insurance is something where you don't have to worry about the cash flow and the investment risk and up and down. But in terms of portfolio management, if you are in a recessionary period, which can last from 6 months to 8 months to a year, and if your overall book is down by 15-20%, that means your trader fee is down by 15-20%. Now, if you have employees, you have other stuff to service, you have to consider your cash flow is going to be a little bit tight in the next 1 year or so. At the same time, your service levels are going to go very high. We speak to clients maybe 2 times a year in normal times, 3 times at the most, but in the recession time, probably every other week, every day. Right? You have all those clients who pick up the call, sky is falling, it's end of the world, and we say, no, it's not, and we don't even know, but you say it's not. So, business succession, when you want to plan your business succession as a seller, you want to plan it very well when it comes to timing. It's just like any other market, whether it's a real estate or gold market or oil market. This is my business, and at present time, what's the valuation of my business? If I'm planning to sell it in the next 6 months to a year, and the economy is also looking to go downward, it's very, very important for you guys to plan accordingly. And maybe you want to postpone that period or prepone that period. Because the buyer is also looking into the same thing when they are going in and then they are selling it. So I think that we forget the minor things. And these minor things have the bigger value than our emotions. We sold so much business to our clients, life insurance, investments, golds and all. Everything was sold on emotional element. If you recall all your sales, emotion plays a big role than the logic. But logic is the one with service. Logic is the one which is the fundamental and the base of any plan. Now logic, you and I understand, it is client relying on our advice. So same thing is in your business succession planning, you want to take away emotion out of it. And you want to bring a little logic and create a spreadsheet. And if you do not know the spreadsheet, ask your son and daughter or assistant to do that. I remember 10 years ago, I learned from my assistant how to do the Excel sheets. And I'll ask her always, can you do me this, can you do me this? And then I'll say, can you teach me this so I can do it myself? Okay. The next is the brand recognition. So many advisors in our industry, the brand is me. And that's true. Brand is you. Anyone who did business with you is because of you, not the company you're associated with or the insurance you're selling. So, it takes a whole life to build a brand and probably a one day to ruin it. So when we are in the growth mode or we are in the succession mode, the brand becomes more important. You need to speak to your clients very openly. It's time for me down the line very soon to retire. You need to prepare them and they will appreciate it. How come they're coming to us, you know what, Naresh, I want to retire in 5 years from now, 3 years from now, let's get together, look at it, enough of the job, now it's the things which I want to do, I want to travel, I want to do community work and all. It's our responsibility the same way we need to talk to them. And here's a tip for succession planning on this, and I mostly don't follow my slides, forgive me this, whatever comes in mind, I speak out here. Many times, an advisor look for a succession within the family. I'm looking the same. My daughter is in the final year of the university. Whenever she comes home, I try to let her know, what do you think about investment industry? And if she's happy with that, we'll think about it. And if she's not, that it's not for me. Right? And can we rely on that? You know what? That's one of the options. Doesn't happen most of the time. Because what I am doing for my clients, I can't clone somebody to do the same. So it will take time for us to find that fit. So if it is not within the family, where can we look second? Any guess? We can look within our client base. Because who knows them better than you? We don't think that. Paul said we have hired and trained over 200 advisors. Let me give you an idea. 40 of them are my clients. 40 of them are my clients. Sometimes we hesitate to share, what I'm doing in the business. But they know it. So within your client base, you can find a right fit, a second career for someone, in whatever age group you want to pick it. The next part is ownership versus control. That's a big debate in the industry. I speak to the independent advisor, and they say, I own my book. I control it. And when I talk to the companies who are proprietary model, they say, we own the book. Honestly, nobody. It's the client. It's the client and your service and my service who owns the book. So mine and Paul's model always have been, when you come and work with me, you own the service. And client will decide whether the service the client wants to follow or not. On paper, it's yours. But it's the client who's going to decide. So let's see this slide here. It's a very interesting slide. I was in Vancouver at Manulife conference and I stole the slide from one of the guys from there. This is 1970, the top 10 500 Fortune companies in 1967. And what's happening in 2017? From 1967 to 2017, do you see those companies still stand in the top 10? And not only the name, look at the market capitalization. IBM, for example, General Motors was 171 billion, and now Apple is 898 billion. So why I brought this slide here? It's change. The way we used to run business, we don't run anymore. And we won't be running it anymore in the next 5 years or 10 years. We remember around 95, 96, dot-com thing came and very, very popular at 99. Dot-com burst, plane will not fly, the recession came in, the computers will not accept the zero. And from that time, one of my friends said, people will buy cars and groceries online. And I said, but you must be kidding me. People will buy groceries online? That was around 20, 25 years ago. And what happens today? Not people, I buy stuff online. All of us buy stuff online. And there were some companies who were arrogant. I will use that word very bluntly for them. And they say, we are here to stay. I'm not going to adapt any change. We dictate the industry. Today they're not in business. They're out. And one example is my favorite one is, the Kodak camera. They say the Kodak movement. This industry is going, this company is going to stay forever. It's not a business. It's not a business. Now, the next phase is artificial intelligence. Few of us will see, few of us might not see that. But I see in the next 10 years, most of the stuff we sell today, face to face, will be sold through the artificial intelligence. Now, you and I might not buy, but we will not be there to buy. It's my children and my grandchildren who will be doing that stuff. And it's already happening. Because see, today when you go and make a sale, your client is like me and like you, and they like to have a personal touch, emotional touch. But talk to a 20-year-old kid today and say, you know what, I want to do an appointment. And he say, you know what, can we do Skype? They don't like to see you face to face. They don't like to see me face to face. Right? So, artificial intelligence is a big thing for the future, in the very near future. And many companies who we are partnered with, they are working on that. If you heard the company name, Simply Wealth or Wealth Management, they are robotic advisors. They are testing the model. Anything over 20,000, 50,000 investment portfolio is being served by them back office, and all the stuff is happening. So we have to figure out, as an advisor, if I'm planning to expand my business, how much I'm educating myself in a changing environment and my team. So, before we go, I'm going to cover up one more slide on this. Evaluate client segmentation. It's very important. Someone says to me, I have 3,000 clients. Somebody says I have 100 clients. But have you ever looked and took some time to sit down and say, okay, you know what, if I have 1,000 clients, who are my top 20 clients? And you will be surprised to know, if you haven't done it, your top 20 clients takes least amount of time, but will give you the 80% of your revenue. But your bottom 80% client takes 80% of your time, but only give you 20% of the revenue. And I call, in my way, a victim of service model advisor. Sometimes we are happy answering 5 emails, sending 5 faxes, and I justify I spent 6 hours today in the business. But we didn't make any money. Okay. So segmentation of your client base, based on their age group, based on their portfolio, level of business you do, level of service they demand and you provide, it's very important to categorize them, and you can give any category, platinum, gold, silver, whatever it is. But anyone who's taking over your client base, or if you're looking to expand your business, you can look before Christmas, okay, I got platinum this much, gold this much, silver this much. How can I bring my gold clients into next level? And it's very easy to promote your business within your client base rather than looking business outside. It's very easy. But no, we would like to do a booth here and sell stuff and make more money. But we forget that who's already with us, we need to work with them. Associate, hiring and development. I won't use some negative words here, but we are financial planners, and we help other people changing their behavior when it comes to investing, saving. But many of the time I found, within our industry, we tend to be more stubborn with ourselves. I can change 10 clients' behavior in hour appointment, but probably take me 1 year to make a little change in my practice. So think logically. If I'm so influential, I can make changes in people's life. It's my responsibility to make change in my life and in my practice as well. And the key to that is your associate. That's another tip for succession planning. As I said, first bring a family member, second find a person within your client base, third, develop. Now, I'll tell you personally here, I can speak in front of you, the guy sitting outside of the booth, I hope he will listen to this. I hired him 9 years ago, right out of the university. And I'm very clear understanding, if my kids don't come to my practice, he's going to take over major chunk of that.